I'm not a morning person.
Dedicated to being passionate about it.
Bodybuilders have become more lazy.
People have always thought I lift fake weights.
Iran and the United States.
You take responsibility for that.
It's interesting because I feel like maybe him losing that year is the reason why today Mr. Olympia is only competed Mr. Olympia. Like you barely ever see Mr. Olympia competing at some other competition for that reason only. Nobody wants to lose, and then what I mean, like kind of created a stigma around him that maybe they're not the best. You know what I mean? Like right now, if you noticed, Mr. Olympia only competes at the Olympic competition.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you got to understand too, when you're Mr. Olympia and you won it, and you can bring the condition and you can hold on to that for like 3 weeks. Think of all the prize money, at the end, it's a business that you take with you. Yeah, we're talking about the European tour. At Ronnie now, why wouldn't you do it? You can, it's like, if you have other things going on and that make more money, it's fine. But why wouldn't you go and do the European tour and cash in, I don't know how many thousands of dollars, and when you can hold on to your condition, everything is set up, the flights, if you be able to, you can probably, I don't know, maybe you can negotiate flying first class everywhere, why not, and then sometimes, I wouldn't be surprised that some promoters would pay you extra just to come, because they want to have the Mr. Olympia there. So I won't do that. Now these days, I feel like there's not as many pro shows anymore. You have a few, but I don't think you don't have, like, at my time, there were 5 or 6 European shows, pro shows. They were all like from one week to the other set up, so you did it within pretty much 4 or 5 weeks. You did like 6 other shows, and you traveled and everything was accommodated for and all these things. I thought it was great. So today, how many shows are actually, I know they've been, the Arnolds and all this stuff, and I don't know. I think
there's still a lot of shows, but they're not necessarily big shows. They don't make like big purses. You know what I mean? Big like prize money. Yeah. Out of the big ones, you have Olympia and Arnold, of course, and there's a couple of other ones that have like big prize money.
See, the other way around, I can see. Also look at this. The more you compete, the more you drain your body. It is. You gotta give. If you want to be at your best, you gotta take a break and let your body sit, recover. And it's the same with Olympic athletes. You ask an Olympic athlete to run his top time, or as his world best time, every day, he wouldn't do it. They time things, especially they work for several months in time for the best and to be at the best at the competition. And the same is with bodybuilding. If you would do now the Arnold and the Olympia, well, you might look perfect at the Arnolds, but then when your body gets burned out and you start on the next diet for the Olympia, that could be a little bit tricky. That you can do that maybe once, but not every year, man. I never thought it was good.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Too much.
Definitely. Now,